Hi there again, VC. Back with another cracking vinyl. This is the second part of my haul from London and a little bit from Exeter. This is just ridiculous. When I was going around, I didn't actually realise I'd spent so much, but I thought, oh, sod it. I saw these, I wanted them. They were relatively cheap. Most of them were really cheap. So here we go. Right. There's a little record shop in Palmer's Green called, I think it's called the Vinyl Detective. Or Vinyl Detective. But you go in and it is just piles of records everywhere. In all different states of condition. It's like stuff everywhere. Piled up. You can hardly walk in the door for records. A lot of it is in really bad nick. But if you've got the time, which I didn't have to go really trawling, I'm sure there are some real gems in there. I just had I had about half an hour just to a quick skim over, but I walked away with four really good albums, and I paid 15 quid for these. For the four, and I thought 350 an album. Yeah, these are all right. Right, the first one. Start with the Beach Boys, Holland. I've heard this before. I really like it. I think it's great. Released in, was it 72? This one might be 72. I'm not. 73. Well, it's recording in 73 anyway. When Brian Wilson didn't really have much input into the band anymore. He was in the depths of his mental problems. But it's a really good record. I've read somewhere this is probably the last really good Beach Boys album. Which, judging from the stuff I've heard that's later than this, is probably true. This came without it came with the lyric sheet, which is there, but it did come, originally it came with a 7-inch single, and this copy didn't have that, but I went on eBay, and for about 3 quid, I got a copy of the 7-inch in pretty good shape. I haven't listened to this one yet. I've listened to the album, but not. This is Magic Transistor Radio. What's it called? Mount Vernon and Fairway, a Fairy Tale, and this was composed solely by Brian Wilson. It's 33 RPM EP, and it actually forms a part of the record. So this album includes one 12-inch and one 7-inch. Well, it does now, or one and 1/2 long playing records. Now it would be released as a double LP with one etched side now, but excellent. Really pleased I got this. Really pleased. I've been looking for Temptations psychedelic soul records for a decent price, and I've finally got one. Temptations masterpiece. This is brilliant. Apparently the Temptations, by this time in their career, were really getting fed up with their producer Norman Whitfield for him making them record this psychedelic soul stuff, urban, gritty, sort of Sly and the Family Stone-led stuff. But it's classic stuff. I mean, I know they just wanted to sing ballads, of which there is one on here, but honestly, this stuff should go down in history as some of the greatest music ever played. This one has got Masterpiece on it, which is 14 minutes long, and it's basically 3 minutes of the Temptations, with the rest of it is just Norman Whitfield and his production team. Just fantastic. Law of the Land, Plastic Man, Ma, which is about Hillbilly Ma. Hurry Tomorrow is just like a complete acid trip. Absolutely brilliant. And then Hey Girl, I Like Your Style, which is the ballad. But this, absolutely fantastic album, and I've got to get more of their psychedelic soul stuff, because just magnificent, magnificent, magnificent music. Finally picked up a copy of this, Pretenders 2. Message of Love, I Go to Sleep, Talk of the Town. If you don't like the Pretenders, don't like Chrissie Hynde, then poor you, to be honest. I think she was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She still is. Although, recently maybe not quite so good, but anyway. Brilliant record. I'm rattling through these, so I've got a lot to go. I've got a Mark Almond album where he recorded the songs of Jack Brel. And here he's kind of repeated the trick. This is Absinthe by Mark Almond on a gatefold. Cover's a bit ropey, but the record inside looks really good. Lots and lots of French language songs. I presume that I haven't listened to it yet, but I presume he's retitled most of them into English, so I presume he's singing in English. But he's got, I don't recognise, Charles Aznavour, Arthur de Rimbaud, who was a 19th century poet. Jean-Paul Sartre did some of the lyrics. Juliette Greco. I've heard of Charles Baudelaire. So there's a lot of Absinthe was conceived as a companion to the Brel album Jack. Indeed, it was selected and recorded at the same time. So I'm really happy to have a copy of this, because I really like Jacques. I think it's a brilliant album. He interpreted a lot of those songs brilliantly, so I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Finally got a copy of this one. I don't know what, I thought I had it, but I looked when I finally sorted out my records, and it wasn't there. Upstairs at Eric, Yazoo. I mean, their singles. Vince Clarke just had the magic touch in the early 80s. Graduating from Depeche Mode, he left them at what he thought would be their height, but they probably went on to even greater heights. And then connected with Alison Moyet, who I love her voice. Don't Go is on it. Only You is such a belter of a single. I Before E, Except After C. Bringing Love Down, Didn't I? I mean, it's great. Great synth pop, brilliant voice, love it. Brilliant. £1. Can't believe that. I'm just going to have a quick sip of a drink because my voice is getting really croaky now. There we go. Right, next one. Best of British Folk Music. I picked this up because it really intrigued me. I recognise some of the names on here, like Pentangle, Bert Jansch, I think I said that right, John Renbourn, Finbar and Eddie Fury I've heard of. But I played this, and this is classic stuff. This is brilliant stuff. Just English folk. Well, British folk, because there's a lot of Scots on here, and probably some Welsh people, and all kinds of stuff. But it's just British folk. You've got tracks like The Gay Goshawk by Mr. Fox, Needle of Death by Bert Jansch, John Barleycorn by The Young Tradition, Lord Franklin by Pentangle, Ye Jacobites by Name by the Johnstons. It's just absolutely great from start to finish. And this is a great listen. Really, really good. So very pleased I got that one. Picked this up for £1. Countryline Specials. It looks like a decent compilation. Burl Ives, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, Waylon Jennings. Which Waylon song is on it? Bob Wills and his Mel Tillis and his Western Swing Band. Patsy Cline just closer. Oh, that's good. You can hardly see that. Hang on a minute. I'll get these on. When Sin Stops, from 1959, produced by Buddy Holly. Good grief. So this is real, ranging from the late 50s right through the 60s to the early 70s. So this promises to be an interesting listen. Looking forward to that. This band, I should have got a compilation by this duo a long time ago. And I've seen lots of them around, and they've always been in pretty shoddy shape, but this one looks really good. It's the Everleys. I've got to do some sticking there. Oh, there's some tape that's just fallen off. Marvellous. So, bottom covers come with... Oh, that's good. The tape's not left that much of a mark, which is good. A little bit of goo there, but that's alright. So yeah, the Everleys. I mean, just vocally amazing. This has got all the hits on it. Walk Right Back, Till I Kissed You, Kathy's Clown, All I Have to Do Is Dream, Bird Dog, Price of Love. Price of Love, I love that song. That is just a brilliant, brilliant song. Bye Bye Love. It's just, you know, it's just classics. Early 60s pop. Brilliant stuff. I mean, it's 1975, so this is great. Another singer who I'm starting to get into was a mate of John Lennon's, Nilsson, and this is a little touch of Schmilsson in the Night. This is like probably now it would be called Nilsson's Songbook or Nilsson's Great American Songbook or something, because it's early American music. So like as times goes by, It Had to Be You, Making Whoopee. So I'm really looking forward. I do like his voice and I really like his stuff. Next one. Oh dear, this is. I might have to split this. I'm not sure. Hopefully I'll be 20 minutes. I'm going to rattle through these. Kim Cairns from 1975. This is actually her second album. It's a pleasant enough listen. It's not up to par with, like, I think it was Mistaken Identity, which had Bette Davis eyes on it. But it's a good mid-70s pop record. Really enjoyed listening to this. Nothing spectacular, but really good. That's that one. Cloudy, you'll probably enjoy seeing these two. And I was amazed to pick these up in what condition they were. So we've got Magnum 2, which I can't really tell you about yet because I haven't listened to it, which is their second album. I think this is their third one. Chase the Dragon. So this is when they went into their more fantasy albums, and I've got the fourth album, so I'm just looking for the first album now, and then I might go on from there. So really pleased I picked that up. That was £3. Magnum 2 was only £2. This one was £1, and I've shown this. I think, did I show it? I don't know if I did show this. Happy Families by Blancmange. This is the one with Living on the Ceiling on it, and Waves and God's Kitchen, I think, were the tracks. Not as synthy as I thought it would be, but it's great 80s pop. I mean, really interesting rhythms on a lot of this. Living on the Ceiling has all kinds of sort of Indian sounding percussion on it. Like, is it Indian? I'm not sure. But anyway, really good listen. Love this. From 1983, 84, 83, 84. Not sure. Can't remember. There we go. Maybe even 82 actually. No, it's 82. Deary me. Whoop. I'll take those off there. Camera was going to walkies because of all the records that are leaning against this one I'm standing on. This one, it's a bit naff, but it's Frampton Comes Alive. I've always wondered what this sounded like. And you can pick it up. I got it for £2. I'm not expecting anything. It's got Show Me the Way, Oh Baby I Love Your Way. It's got a version of Jumping Jack Flash. I know he does that stupid guitar, vocal thing he does with the guitar, but I'm going to give it a listen. If I don't like it, I'll pass it on. Frampton Comes Alive, and it's in a pretty decent nick, so I'm quite happy with that. There we go. Next one. This is a late period record by Cat Stevens, 77. So this is It So? I saw it for a couple of quid, thought, right, okay, we'll just pick it up because I don't know whether it's any good or not. I don't recognise any of the tracks on it. picked it up anyway. It's a really nice gatefold. There we go. So really looking forward to that. I picked this up for, I think it was £1. Country Hits Volume 2. Just loads and loads of good stuff. So it's got Waylon Jennings. Alright, it's got Jim Reeves on it. Dolly. Dottie West. Bobby Bear. Alabama's on it. Skeeter Davis. More Dolly. Charlie Pride. Bobby and Jean Bear. Willie Nelson's on it. Ronnie Millsap. It's got the theme from the Dukes of Hazzard on it by Waylon Jennings, probably his most famous song. A version of Devil Went Down to Georgia. So yeah, I had to pick that up for £1, even if it's only just for the theme from Dukes of Hazzard. Good old boys, yay. This was £1 as well. Beach Boys live in London. No idea what it's like. Live in... When did they record it? This is a reissue on Music for Pleasure. I think it was recorded in about 1970. But it's got all the what you'd expect from a Beach Boys live album from about 1970. So it's got Darling, Wouldn't It Be Nice, Slick John B, California Girls, Do It Again, Good Vibrations, God Only Knows, Barbara Ann. There we go. I'm sure it'll be a pleasant enough listen. And then the final one of this massive haul, Big Audio Dynamite. And this is number 10, Upping Street. I really liked the first couple of singles by them, E = MC Squared and I think it was A Medicine Show. I've got those on 7-inch somewhere. Never got the album, but I recognise Come On Every Beatbox from this. Of course it's Mick Jones' album they formed after the Clash. Produced by Mick Jones and Joe Strummer. So I don't know whether Joe Strummer appears on it at all. Can't see anything, but yeah, it's when he started playing about with hip hop and stuff, so I'm looking forward to listening to that as well. Right, after that massive haul, I'm going to take a break. There are still more records to show, because I'm going to do some more Gimme 10s from '83. There's another pile of records that can probably split into two. These were all bought at least 2 or 3 weeks ago. So of course I've bought more stuff since then. And for those of you worrying about my wallet, don't worry. It's fine. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you lasted this one. It's the longest video I've recorded for a while. So, cheers for watching. And see you later, VC. Bye.